I stood at a crossroads. One path led to Allison, a new beginning, a clean slate. The other was the past. 10 years of my life with Monica. 10 years of love, of laughter, and of broken promises. As I looked at those papers, the signature that would end it all, I couldn't help but wonder, was this new path really my destiny? Or was I just running from the old one?
Mr. Jenkins watches Jesse, concerned. Jesse's hand still hovers over the pen. He sighs, pulling his hand away from the papers. Finally, Jesse speaks.
Can we? Can we hold off on this for a day? I just need to think.
Mr. Jenkins nods, understanding.
Of course, Jesse. Take your time. This is a big decision, but let me tell you something personal, if you'll allow it.
Please do.
My wife and we've been married 32 years. About 20 years ago, we were right where you are. We had the papers drawn up. I had the pen in my hand. I was ready to sign. It was the hardest, darkest period of my life.
Mr. Jenkins, I had no idea. What caused the rift?
Mr. Jenkins looks down at the papers on the desk.
She was unfaithful.
The word hangs in the air. Jesse sinks back in his chair, processing the shared pain.
How were you able to forgive?
Initially, I didn't think I could. I never could have imagined my wife would be unfaithful. The rage, the betrayal. It was a poison. But honestly, they say time heals all wounds, and I think that's the case with our marriage. It took a long time. It took therapy. It took patience. And frankly, it took me adopting a biblical type of love. You know the verse. The one that says, "Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." I had to decide if I was going to love my wife for who she was, a flawed human who made a mistake, or if I was going to let that mistake define our whole history. I chose to forgive. I chose the hard work of love. Whatever you decide, Jesse, be sure it's the choice you can live with, not the one that feels easiest right now.
Jesse nods slowly, absorbing every word.
Thank you, Mr. Jenkins. Really, Jesse stands, a heavier, yet more thoughtful weight on his shoulders. He thanks Mr. Jenkins and walks out, leaving the unsigned papers on the desk.
The next day, Jesse is having coffee with Mark. He looks preoccupied, staring into his cup.
So, did you sign them? The divorce papers?
Jesse shakes his head.
No, I couldn't.
What? Why not? Dude, this is it. It's over. You have Allison now.
I know. It all feels so final. I keep thinking about Monica, about that night. It wasn't just anger. There was pain and regret on both sides.
Regret for you, yeah. But for her? She cheated on you with a kid. She made a choice. Now it's time for you to make yours.
Jesse looks up, a genuine dilemma in his eyes.
Is it that simple, though? One mistake and 10 years just disappear.
Meanwhile, at the office, Monica is still at her desk, long after everyone has left. She's staring at her phone, scrolling through old photos of her and Jesse, smiling and happy. Tears well up in her eyes. Andrew's words echo in her mind. A younger woman from another department, Chloe in her late 20s, approaches her desk hesitantly.
Monica? You okay? I was just leaving and saw you were still here.
Monica quickly wipes her eyes.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just catching up on some work.
Chloe doesn't leave. She stands there for a moment.
I'm sorry, but I saw Andrew leave a while ago. He looked pretty upset. He can be a real jerk sometimes.
Monica shakes her head and lets out a bitter laugh.
No, he's not a jerk. He's just honest. Brutally so.
Chloe sits on the edge of the desk, gently.
My ex-boyfriend cheated on me last year. It was awful. The worst part was feeling like a fool. Like everyone knew but me. Monica looks at Chloe, a flicker of recognition in her eyes.
I know that feeling. It's like you're in a play, and everyone else has the script but you. Monica thought to herself, I expected to be seen as a villain, to be judged. But Chloe's kindness was a mirror. I wasn't the victim here. I was the one who hurt someone I loved, the one who made the mistake.
Monica spoke up.
I was the one who cheated. I was the fool. I threw away 10 years of marriage for a feeling. A feeling I convinced myself was love.
You're not a fool, Monica. You're human. We all make mistakes. Big ones. The hard part isn't making the mistake. It's living with the consequences.
I keep replaying it in my head. How selfish I was. I used him, didn't I? He was a kid, and I told myself it was this great, passionate affair. But all I really wanted was to feel what I used to feel, that excitement, that newness. I completely destroyed my marriage. And for what? A hollow echo of something I already had, but was too blind to see.
You can't blame yourself for being human. Our relationships change. They grow. The fire of new love fades, and it becomes a steady warmth. You were just looking for the fire again, weren't you?
Yeah, and I wasn't looking for a real relationship with him, not deep down. I knew it would never be long-term. He was 22, and I'm 32. I had a whole life, a complicated one. All I wanted was to feel young again, to feel desirable, and I let that temporary feeling destroy something so mature and so real. The love Jesse and I had, it was different. It had years of trust and history and shared moments. It was the love of a lifetime, and I just threw it all away.
Chloe doesn't say anything. She just squeezes Monica's shoulder, a silent gesture of understanding and empathy. Later at Allison's apartment, Allison is pouring 2 glasses of wine. Jesse sits on her couch looking distracted. Allison hands him a glass.
You seem a million miles away, Jesse. What's going on?
I'm sorry. It's just my lawyer called. The papers are ready.
And? You signed them, right?
I told him to wait. I just needed more time.
Allison's smile falters completely. She puts her glass down, the clink of glass against wood loud in the sudden silence. Her face instantly shudders, replacing her warmth with a flash of hurt.
More time. Jesse, what are you doing? I'm not some side gig you keep on the back burner while you sort through your feelings for your ex-wife. If you're not ready to be with me, to move forward, then say it. Don't waste my time.
It's not about you, Allison. It's about me. I need to be sure I'm not just running to you because of what happened. I need to know I'm not just trading one relationship for another before I've even had a moment to be on my own.
Allison jerks her arm away, stands up, her voice rising.
That's the kind of talk you hear in movies, Jesse. You're talking about 10 years of marriage and you needed me to feel seen again? You used me. You used what we had to prove to yourself you were still desirable, still capable of moving on. I thought we were building something real. I thought we were past the drama. I told my best friend about you. I cleared my weekend for you. I was excited about you. I put my walls down for you, and now you're telling me you need to find yourself and put those 10 years back under a microscope?
Allison, please, try to understand. My entire life just shattered. I need to process that alone. I need to know who I am outside of being Monica's husband.
I do understand, Jesse. I understand that when real commitment came knocking, when you had to cut the cord for good, you froze. You're addicted to the drama, or maybe you're just addicted to her. You want to know what I really think? I think you're going to crawl back to her, and she's going to break your heart all over again.
That's not fair.
Fair? No, this isn't fair to me. We had chemistry, Jesse. We had ambition. We had a future. You felt it too. But go ahead. Go explore the past. Don't romanticize this, Jesse. You're not searching for closure. You're looking for a softer landing. And I'm not it. I'm not a bridge. I'm a destination.
She gestures sharply toward the door. Her voice is now steady, but shaking with suppressed fury and hurt. Jesse looks at her, recognizing the finality in her eyes. He knows he's lost her.
I'm sorry, Allison.
He turns and walks out, leaving Allison alone, devastated and furious, in her perfect apartment. She stares at the 2 untouched glasses of wine, then sweeps them both off the table, sending them shattering against the wall. Jesse walks toward his building, the weight of Allison's words heavy in his mind. He pulls out his phone to call Mark, but sees a text from an unknown number. He opens it. The text is a picture. It's a photo of him and Monica from their 10th anniversary, taken before everything fell apart. Below the photo, it simply says, "I miss us. I'm so sorry." His thumb hovers over the phone, considering a reply. He looks up and sees Monica standing across the street, looking small and vulnerable under a street lamp. She's not crying, but her eyes are full of a quiet desperation. She looks at him, then at her phone, then back at him. She doesn't say anything. Jesse feels a jolt. This isn't the Monica who cheated on him. This is the Monica he fell in love with. The woman who looks as lost and alone as he felt just a few weeks ago. His phone rings. It's Allison. Jesse stares at Monica, Then at his phone, a new, even more profound conflict on his face. He's caught between two worlds, two women, and two very different futures. He doesn't know who to answer. Later that night, Jesse is standing in his small, minimalist apartment. The framed photo of him and Monica is still in the box, face down. He paces, the phone clutched in his hand. He didn't answer Allison's call. He didn't cross the street to talk to Monica. He just went inside, and now he's trapped in the silence of his own indecision. He picks up his laptop and starts typing, an email he never thought he'd write.
I realized I wasn't running to Allison. I was running away from Monica. And as long as I was running, I couldn't truly find a new path. I had to face the past before I could move on to the future.
He opens the email and begins to type a draft to Monica. The next day, Monica is sitting on her couch looking defeated. She hasn't heard from Jesse. She's staring at a blank wall, the silence of the apartment suffocating. Her phone buzzes. It's a text from Jesse. The text says, "Can we talk? Not about lawyers. Not about papers. Just us." Monica stares at the screen, a single tear rolling down her cheek. A sliver of hope she didn't know she still had flickers to life. Later that night, Jesse and Monica sit at a small corner table. The restaurant is closed. A mutual friend let them in. The mood is heavy, quiet. They haven't spoken since that terrible night.
I'm so sorry, Jesse. I am so sorry.
I know. I saw it that night. In your eyes. But what, Monica? Why?
I don't know. I felt invisible. We were a team, a machine. We worked, we ate, we slept, but we never really saw each other. I missed us. The us that laughed at everything. The us that couldn't keep our hands off each other. The us that was a real couple. Not just a pair of roommates sharing a life. Andrew. He made me feel seen again. He made me feel young and alive.
I felt invisible, too. Why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to be a problem. I thought I could just fix it on my own. I thought a new person would make me feel new. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Andrew. He was just a symptom of a much bigger problem. And now he's gone. And all I'm left with is the mess I made.
The next day, Jesse is in his apartment sitting on his couch, staring at the framed picture of him and Monica. He's holding it now, not just staring at it in a box. He looks at their smiling faces, then at the empty space on the wall where it would have hung. His phone vibrates. It's a text from Allison. The text says, "Just checking in. Let me know when you figured things out. My offer still stands." Jesse sighs, puts the picture down. He picks up his phone, but instead of texting Allison, he pulls up his contacts and finds Monica's number. Monica is at home cleaning aimlessly. She's trying to keep busy, trying not to think. Her phone buzzes. It's a call from Jesse. She answers.
Hello?
I just spoke with Allison. I told her I couldn't see her anymore. I told her I had to be on my own for a while. I don't know what comes next, Monica. I don't know if we can fix this. But I think we owe it to ourselves to try, to talk, to understand what happened to us. What happened to our marriage? It won't be easy. It's going to be hard. But if we're really going to move on, we have to face each other first.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you.
I'm not doing this for you, Monica. I'm doing this for me. I can't move on until I have closure. Real closure.
The next day, Jesse and Monica go for a walk in the park. The two are walking slowly, side by side, but with a palpable distance between them. They are in a public place, but their conversation is private, hushed.
I've been going to a therapist. She says I was looking for a way out, but I didn't know it. A way out of the silence.
I should have said something too. I got comfortable. I got lazy. I took us for granted.
I want to earn your trust back, Jesse. I want to try to be the woman you fell in love with again. I want to show you that a mistake doesn't have to define me.
Jesse stops walking and looks at her.
And I want to be the man you fell in love with, the one who made you feel alive. We can't go back, Monica, but maybe we can find a new way forward.
They stand in silence for a moment full of 10 years of history and a new, uncertain future. The silence isn't awkward or painful. It's thoughtful. It's a start. Friend, let me ask you, if you were in Jesse's shoes, would you forgive Monica? After all, she cheated on you with a kid. She embarrassed you at work. Yes, you all had 10 years of marriage under your belt, but there were no kids involved. Would you have forgiven her, especially after meeting an incredible woman like Allison? Well, all I can say is don't judge someone until you've walked a mile in their shoes. Not only that, but we all want a second chance after we've made a mistake. Well, if we want a second chance, shouldn't we be willing to forgive and give others a second chance?